Warning: unnecessary sign ahead. Paying too much attention to distracting signs may cause you to miss important signs, resulting in injury. Please don't take us too seriously. These are the thoughts of our guest and myself. Don't sue us, bro.
Previously on Life, Tech, and Sundry.
Fine time. Or on a nice, dressed up plate.
It's literally out of the power of the chef of the store. Once it's packed in the box and it leaves,
there's very little control.
Yes,
that the cook or the chef has after the food is made and placed in that box and is heading to your house.
And it loses a lot of its.
It loses.
You pay for that. Technically, you're paying for that experience.
Just off the top, right? You're losing a lot of the nutritional value. 2, you're getting cold food or semi-warm food. Because imagine now, best case scenario, you order food and you go pick it up. That's probably going to be the best choice.
It's in your hands.
Right. But then the second option is that you don't want to go and you pay the extra money for that service to get dropped off at your house. Now you have to wait for that person to go pick it up, walk it back to his or her car, place it into the passenger seat or in the back.
And now, back to the show.
Nowadays, life is intertwined with technology. Let's figure it out. Welcome to Life, Tech, and Sundry.
Or in the trunk, or wherever that person is holding the food. And that food is going to bounce around in that box, that bag, or whatever the case is. And by the time it gets into your hands, maybe the food is lopsided. It's on one side of the actual to-go box or bowl. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, presentation isn't looking lovely. Now, we're sacrificing
it's convenience.
Yeah, you're sacrificing the quality and the overall image of it.
The image, yeah.
But then again, I would say, what's going on? Like, in the sense of this, we're paying top dollar for that food,
and you're not getting that top dollar presentation.
Exactly.
It loses not only the presentation.
It's losing us. No, it's not only losing presentation quality. It's also losing, temperature wise, quality wise of the food. Because, like, say as an example, pasta. You want a pasta to be al dente, right? When you make pasta and it's al dente, the moment you put it in a box and then you send it out so it can go to that, client's house. If the pasta is hot enough in that box, it's gonna go from al dente.
It's gonna sweat
to go to overcooked. So you're literally as a cook or a chef, you're gonna have to cook that pasta to a certain degree where it's not even al dente, it's still a little bit raw or uncooked and tough.
The big brains, I didn't think about that.
And you're hoping that the carryover cooking will help it cook enough to be al dente by the time it gets to that person's house. So you're basically doing a coin flip there, or tossing it up in the air to see if that food will actually make it on time at that person's house, one, and if it gets there at a proper temperature and a proper doneness. So, I mean, and you're paying for this.
Yeah, or it's like what, like in Manhattan, and let's say how much would you pay for a plate of al dente pasta?
Well, I think, yeah, that's a good point. Understanding that every city, every town has a different type of price range. You're not paying the same amount of money when you're in Oklahoma, like when you're in New York City or LA
Chicago,
or Miami or Chicago, right? It's like the price difference is substantial. But still, at the end of the day, the client's, paying good money for that food. So that's ultimately one of those things that starts making you think, is it really worth it? Or should I just start, cooking at home?
Now, versus French fries. French fries, they get sweaty. They get some stuff on the side, like mainly sweaty, right? When you get delivered. But it's still, there's something, there's like specific kinds of food that go well for delivery, that survive, have a longevity.
They do better.
There you go.
They do better than others.
I feel like burgers don't, because they get sweaty, and sometimes you don't like that.
I mean, They do some food do better, and then
Yeah.
the quality of food is different. I mean, you're gonna compare a burger from, let's say, a
BK.
bear burger, and then compare it to like a BK. I mean, that's a big difference. Or you're gonna compare it from Five Guys
Yeah.
to like a McDonald's or a Wendy's. Like it's a big difference, you know. And yeah, no, definitely there are tips and tricks, I guess, in the trade where you can probably figure something out so that the product, whether it be like French fries or something like that, don't get sweaty and damp and just soggy, basically, or a salad, so it doesn't wilt and get all like nasty on you.
Let me just say something. Like I'm looking over here at Alan and looking over here at the anime, and then it's just
Oh, man.
there's just the beauty. I literally had, I don't know if Alan's noticed that I took off my headphones. I was just
Yeah,
gazing at him. I
I'm
was
seeing Marcos doing
Just-
the most smiling I've ever seen
Yeah.
him do in the longest time. Like he's blushing.
How do you do, like, well, let me see you do that.
Très magnifique.
There you go. Just for the blush. What's the word that you said? Just give it a blush.
Oh, you blushing?
No, when we were talking about the food, just like just
Oh,
just-
très magnifique.
just for a little, just for the blush, or make it blush.
Oh, you're making it blush.
Yeah, but you were making it a little bit spicy.
Oh, a spicy señorita.
Yeah, for the food, it's just a good moment. I don't want to say we're vibing here, which is just awesome.
No, yeah, definitely, bro. I mean, again, going back to the actual article, I think
Let's continue. Sorry, I just
no,
want to point
yeah,
that
of
out.
course. No, yeah. Chef Eric Wong, I think, is definitely doing something right, and definitely doing something that a lot of people have that problem with, especially in the cooking industry or the restaurant industry, where you have to figure out how to get your food, you know, just right, but also send it to that client in such a way that it travels well. And doing it with fried chicken, that's crazy to me, because
We literally were talking about it not too
Yeah,
long ago.
yeah, it's
With
very difficult.
Mr. KFC himself, the general, the colonel.
The colonel, the general's, I think, Dollar Tree. no?
Yeah, colonel versus Popeye.
Right. So I mean, that's something that again, I think it's very interesting, and something that we should all appreciate, especially people that go out of their way, like Chef Eric Wong, where they're, you know, figuring out.
They're trailblazing. No
Yeah,
doubt.
they're figuring out ingenious ways to make your food not only delicious but travel well and get to you and is top quality in all the sense.
This also gives me a bigger respect to the ramens. Remember all classic Japanese, how they used to deliver it like in those. They still had it in a ceramic bowl, and they'd have it in that like box, and the delivery people will bring it to the store to the customers, and it just gives me a found respect, the engineering that they came up to make their business deliverable, and still bring it with the presentation that
I mean,
they kind of wanted.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's dating certain types of food, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, again, there's certain type of foods, like we were discussing earlier, that just travel a lot better than others. And whether it be, in this case, this article is particularly speaking on something specific, which is fried chicken. Whereas there's certain foods that travel better than others, and I think that people had to make do with what they had in different times. You know, not everybody lived through a pandemic and is feeding fried chicken.
Nobody lived through a pandemic before this.
What are you talking about?
What pandemic was there before
Spanish
2021?
flu,
That's
the
still
Black
alive
Plague.
right now.
No, but I'm saying there's
That
a
can
lot
live
of
through
people.
2 pandemics,
Yeah, there's people that lived through the Spanish flu,
I guess.
and they lived through this
Yeah,
one.
I guess. I
And
was proven wrong. Yeah,
no,
I didn't think about it that way.
but more than anything else, it's the going back to this actual
Sorry, I keep
article.
derailing it.
yeah, like going back to the article, it more so than anything else is basically people trying to get food from point A to point B in such a way that it travels well, it looks great, and it tastes fantastic. And I think, you know, kudos to Chef Eric Wong that's doing it
And
big.
at peaking, peaking, yeah. Whichever it is,
Right,
the hustle is real
So,
with you in flush.
more than anything else, I think taking the time to appreciate that, and just ingenious ways that people are coming up with to get their food from point A to point B in that way is something to admire. And that's one of the reasons why I chose this article. And I thought it was really, really creative and really awesome to see that ingenuity flourish.
Yes.
So moving on to point number 4, I'll read this one. So it says NYC cherry blossom, where to see the party or the pretty blossom.
Blush. There we go. That's the word I was thinking about. Sorry. You said blossom, blush.
Where to see the pretty blossoms in 2021. And this was an article written by Kathy Burnett. And this was written February 27th, 2021. And this was from travelingmom.com. So I'll read a little snippet of the article. And if you guys are interested, you can definitely go take a look at the article in its entirety at travelingmom.com. So it says, cherry blossom season in New York City marks the beginning of longer, warmer spring days. It's time to shake off winter, pack a picnic, and enjoy the great outdoors. Here's a guide to the best cherry blossom locations and celebrations in NYC, including the famous Sakura Matsuri Festival at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. So, the reason why I actually chose this article to share was because this time, 2 years ago, 2019, my brother and I went to Japan, and one of the biggest reasons why we chose spring to go was because the sakura season, or the cherry blossom season, where one of the cultural things out there that they do is Hanami parties. So Hanami parties are cherry blossom viewing. So they go get a picnic or pack a picnic, and they go out
with a date.
Yeah, or with their friends and drink and eat under the cherry blossom trees and just enjoy that. And it's something that was really awesome to go see when Edgar and I went. And this year of 2021, it's a little different.
They're not even letting Americans right now out there in Japan, unfortunately.
Well, again,
or foreigners.
Independently speaking of the situation at hand, more than anything else, what I wanted to do was, not only recreate what I was able to go witness and enjoy, but also, after going or before going to Japan to go see the cherry blossom. Here in New York, there's always been that I guess hidden type of culture where you can go to like Washington DC, or over here at Brooklyn
Botanical Garden, yeah.
Where you can go see the actual cherry blossoms. Go to Central Park and see the cherry blossoms. And it's really an event. It's really nice, and it's really peaceful, and I don't know. It's something that I would like to share, and with obviously the listeners, but with you, Marcos, and everybody that rocks with us here.
Rocks and leads with.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's just 7 people, let's roll. Let's rock. Hopefully it can be more, but still, let's just rock together. Let's vibe.
Right after that tangent.
My bad.
Just basically what I wanted to say is that, like, I hope that we can take the time to appreciate the natural beauty and be able to share that with people that we care about, especially after these troubling times that we've passed through 2020, whatever the case was. Like, just taking it in the beautiful nature, the beautiful trees, the beautiful scenery, and enjoying that time, that peaceful time with family.
Eat, pray, love, if you will, even.
Not really. Again, I'm not against whoever does that type of style of living their life, but more than anything, take that breathing, that time to breathe, and just enjoy that moment.
That also shows how diversified New York, NYC is, specifically with trying to bring in. Isn't that we were talking about that also? Bringing in vegetables, flowers, plants from other countries. Isn't that dangerous at the same time?
I think you're confusing trees to vegetables and fruits.
You know what I'm saying though. What was that?
Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but that's totally entirely
Okay.
different.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Not trying to, go down that rabbit hole. It's just that this
It's a
article-
controlled area. Yeah.
No, this article is specifically talking about a cherry blossom season and cherry blossom viewing is basically what we're talking here.
Yeah. But yeah, it just shows how New York has a lot of variety in its culture, that it can have
Oh yeah,
a
definitely.
demographic of people that
Yeah,
lives like that
Yeah, definitely.
in their homeland.
Yeah,
you can have it
definitely.
over here.
More than anything else is us as individuals partaking in different cultures, but also enjoying what we have here. And what's to say that maybe it's not a cherry blossom per se? Maybe it can be tulips, right? Or maybe it could be something else. But taking the time to actually go out and enjoy, the beauty that is nature, especially after this cold and long winter, it is something nice and something you could definitely do with the family or the folks. And again, going down that cultural aspect, yeah, definitely. It's something that I was able to enjoy when I was out there, and now being here, this isn't my first time going out and physically going to see cherry blossoms in New York per se. It's always a different experience, and it's always very nice and very peaceful, and it really relaxes me, and it just, I guess you can say, I'm able to appreciate the beauty that is, nature and just the beginning of a new season.
With these vibes, these beats.
Oh well, the music,
the
it's
music sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it just emphasizes more what you're saying.
awesome.
It just makes it more awesome.
I would hope that the music and my words and this article can actually, move somebody towards, doing something for themselves as far as enjoying and appreciating the natural beauty of like a cherry blossom or something like that.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, definitely enjoy yourselves. Have a picnic. Chill
Watch an anime.
Totally something
Make them
different.
cheeks blush.
Totally different subject, and I think that's a great segue from ending this part. And
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you want, Marcos, since animes and this particular anime,
you're like, something happens right now.
yeah, this is more in particular like to, let's just go straight to the anime part. What do you think?
Yes, let's do this. Shall I save my notes for next week? What do you think? I'm
I
down.
think so.
Yeah, let's do this. These thoughts will now be moved to anime. Now let's see if I can find the soundboard. Hold up. Let's see if I don't mess it up. Hold up.
Oh man, Mark,
Hold up. Hold.
that's crazy.
Hold.
I don't know if you're looking at your phone or the big screen TV, dude.
Did you pause it?
No, absolutely not.
Oh no, I'm reading the subtitle. First of all,
Yes.
and then second of all, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I thought you were gonna go anime.
No. There's a recording for that.
Oh, okay, good.
I was like, no. Hold yourself back.
No, do it.
Anime.
The very classic Marcos for you, sir.
Yeah, that caught Mr. J off guard. He's like, he fell. Okay, let's go.
One more thing.
Like you cut, G.
Anime.
Very classy, Mr. Marcos. Very classy.
Not as classy as these beats. I wish
Very
it could be as
true.
classy as these beats.
Very true,
These
sir.
are the original chill pop beats. Go for it, Alan.
All right, so welcome to our anime corner. Brought to you by Mr. Marcos
Hey, and Alan.
and me tonight. We'd like to thank you for, definitely rocking with us and listening to us for the entirety of our recording.
While
If
we
you're-
enjoy these thoughts of our own.
if you are listening to us at this point in time, this is probably Thursday as of the recording, or not the recording, as the release date
Yeah,
of this
Tuesday,
recording.
Thursday, most likely Thursday, yeah.
And we just would definitely like to share with you a couple of points and maybe news segments from anime and manga.
Go with the news, Alan.
And just really quick, yes, I will definitely hit you with some news.
I need to put in a soundboard. The beat 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 beat.
Oh no, it's not necessary. Not necessary. At least not for me. I mean, you could definitely do it for yourself if you like.
Or for these anime news. news.
Whoa.
These shots.
So, as far as the anime go, I mean, I've been trying to finish up, and I think after this recording, I'm probably going to finish up this season's animes that I haven't finished. So, the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
I think there's gonna be a movie, right? You told us last week.
I think so,
Yeah.
I think it might be a season 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Season 3. Huh?
Yeah, so I'm really hoping for a season 3. If a movie comes out, great. I think the one you're talking about, or the movie you're talking about, is the My Hero Academia movie, and
Number
also
2.
I have no idea, bro. And also the movie for Black Clover, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I heard about that one. There was gonna be a movie for that one.
So those are things that I'm looking forward to. The Demon Slayer movie, I would hope that comes out in the States soon. Sooner
It's
than
gonna
later.
come out in this April. Tickets, I think, are gonna start. Today's the April 3rd. I think it's gonna start on
What the
April
10th?
4th. Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow.
I think.
Oh, I have no.
Let's look it up. Let's just. Let's
Okay,
see.
that sounds like a great idea. You want to look that up, or you want me to look it up real quick?
When are Demon Slayer tickets going live in the United States?
According to comicbook.com, the tickets for Demon Slayer will go on pre-sale starting April 9th.
Oh, the 9th.
April 9th. Once again, that is April 9th. Oh, look at that camera shake. It just finished.
Oh man. Yeah. So,
Look at that.
oh, it's beautiful. There you go. Google. Thank you.
That Google.
Google. Thank you very much, Google. So that is definitely a movie I can't wait to see. And if they have a digital download, I'm definitely copping that.
But if tickets are available,
So-
you let us know, and we'll probably
Yo, definitely.
the squad.
But I think, and I passed by, the Alamo.
Hmm?
What was it on? I want to say Thursday, and it seems like it's not open.
Damn it, digital
I mean, again, we could probably go over here to the movie theater.
or over here.
Oh, I mean, we could definitely watch it here in
And
the
do-
mini stew.
Yeah, let's do those, if you will.
You're right.
OG Casa, if you will.
Yes, definitely.
Codename Casa.
Right. So if that might be something
Damn,
we
that
can
shot.
we can do.
I like the polka dots.
Yeah, definitely. Looks classy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that might be something we can definitely do for the movie. And another thing that I was excited to finish was the Jujutsu Kaisen
Oh,
and the Attack on Titan.
your friend, you mean?
Oh, my best
Best of friend, though. Yeah. He's too innocent, the main character. He comes off too innocent.
I don't
and
think
ends up
so.
regretting.
I think he's the character character
Shoujo?
development is
Shoujo?
no, the character development is great. I personally enjoy it.
So you want him to be from the beginning?
No, I like the progression he's been
in
doing.
this case, yeah.
That he's been doing. I think it's really appropriate. 1, 2. I think for the situations that's
Been dealt to him, if you
yes,
will.
that he's been going through. There you go. Can't even speak straight.
That's
right
okay.
now.
No. I mean, you see me how much I flop, so
No, more than anything, I'm just dead tired.
you're good. You're good. you got out of work, and then literally we met up.
Yeah, dude, I am beat. But yeah, the situations that the main character's been through and all the other side characters, like I think the progression in each case scenario of each character development and how they're growing, I think is very good. I think it's super good.
I didn't finish. I was going to tell you, I think while we were eating or while we were in the car, that I found personally, that I like a series more when either something starts at low and then, pardon my language, but shit hit the fan. And
Okay.
people try to fix it, and the hustle, the struggle, the underdog story, if you will.
Okay.
You told me about Baki, the grappler. I saw
Earlier.
the Netflix release. I liked it.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Okay.
I recommend it to anyone.
Okay.
I'd say it's like the same story as Naruto, if anything. That it was the underdog, in the sense of underdog, and then they had to, gradually get better.
Well, that's basically a shonen.
A shonen,
A shonen
The
type of genre, but I don't think it's considered shonen though.
Baki or
Yeah,
Naruto.
Baki, bro. I don't think it's considered
Oh.
shonen.
Sports, if anything.
I think it's maybe considered seinen, if I'm not
Oh yeah,
mistaken,
even older.
because of the violence in it.
Yeah,
But again, I don't quite know. Like, I don't know 100%. I can't say definitively that
Like-
that's what it is. But I do know that things like that, or the shows where the main character has to progress, get stronger, there's an obstacle and they have to overcome it. I guess it puts you in that mindset of you can do it.
yeah.
Gambate. You know?
Do your best, bro.
Yeah, of course. And I think that's something that resonates in all of us, where we have to push ourselves. We have to do our best in order.
Avatar did it to us, our generation.
Which one? The blue,
Avatar: The
blue
Last
people?
Airbender.
Oh, okay.
You're right. No. But clarification. Even that one, kind of, but not really.
No,
It was in space. Needed more cat
that
girls.
was like SAO.
Needed more cat girls.
Oh man. So
But yeah,
speaking of SAO, I was watching.
SAO.
I was watching this YouTuber, and I forgot the name, and I would have loved to shout him out, so I forgot. But he was comparing solo leveling to SAO, and I totally disagree with him in a sense, because it's like it has. I think a better comparison would be probably like Arifueta almost, or
Yeah,
Magi,
Or
because of the dungeons that show up, and
Or-
we're solo leveling. There's
is
like
it already Danmachi?
but there's only one there.
I guess. Yeah.
But whereas in Magi, there's different ones that pop up all over the
The
world.
king's candidates.
Yeah, and where solo leveling, there's different like portals that allows you to go and conquer that. I guess you can,
Like the dungeon. Yeah.
that dungeon. So I think you can make a better comparison to that than in SAO or Sword Art Online. Whereas he was comparing it because it was like a game that, because the main character is basically leveling up, solo leveling, to get stronger, like a SAO. But SAO doesn't show you the progression. It just shows you that he went from 0 to 60 in
From
no
zero
time.
to hero.
Yeah, in no time flat. And it like, I guess as a older individual, you
Salutations, Marcos here. This is a message to all the listeners out there. There are links in the show notes for our Twitter, email, and even show notes. Any questions or ideas for the podcast can be sent via these links. Now, back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
want to see the progression a little bit more, whereas like there's time skips where he just becomes super powerful.
Have you
And
been reading the manga?
me personally,
Yeah.
for
solo leveling.
solo leveling, no.
So this is
This is all off of that one video.
what? And
This
there
is-
hasn't been
that-
an
this is-
anime for this.
Yeah,
right?
no, I wish there was an anime.
Yeah,
But then the
yeah.
guy compares it to
To SAU, how?
because it's like a game where the main
Oh.
character is leveling up, where
Do they get sent into this dungeon world, this universe of dungeons, like
Well,
Isekai?
apparently no.
Okay.
What happens is that in that timeline, some weird event happens, and this is spoiler alert for people that haven't read it. If you want to go read it, I suggest you do before listening to
This part.
this part of our
Or
podcast.
how about this? We cover ourselves. It's already been out. The solo level thing has been out for a while.
I mean, most of you people that are
Interested? Yeah.
listening to us and probably enjoy anime or manga are probably a
Is
fan
it
of
Korean?
Solo. Yeah,
Yeah.
Solo
so there's
level.
mine.
so are probably fans of it already. So basically, the main character or the timeline where the story takes place, basically something happens, weird stuff happens, and people are granted special powers. And
You know who would know more about this most likely as well? Mr. J.
yeah, Mr. J would definitely
He-
know more
He
about
read
this.
God of High School,
Yeah, no,
Tower of God. and
I'm
this
pretty
one.
sure that it would be his forte. But since he's not here, that's his loss.
That's his
we-
loss.
we-
Hopefully we can have him next
Yeah,
time.
we miss him. We hope
But
to have
we will be ribbing him.
So we hope that he comes back soon to the recording. I, as far as I know, something happens. People start getting granted special powers, and on
You
top-
get a power. You get a power.
Right,
you
right.
get a power.
and there's a ranking system from E to S class, and the main character is obviously E class.
Yeah, of course. The underdog. The
of
underdog
course.
story.
Like definitely like Asta, like Naruto, you know, definitely that's what's happening.
Kirito was not E.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
No, he was
not.
a beta,
He was,
but he was never E.
and he was allegedly in the test server.
Oh,
and
that's why they would call him a beater, because he was a beta,
Yeah, he was a beta tester.
right? That's why he called himself, or people called him beater. But the point here that we're trying to make is that I think it's not a very good comparison based on the two types of stories. I mean, yeah, I guess you can try to draw some, but I think it's reaching at that point. I think a better comparison would probably be manga.
Yeah, I can agree.
Maybe Arifueta. Maybe.
But that's
But one that he mentioned at the end, which was funny, but also very true, was the dungeon only I can enter. Because in solo level, the main character has a dungeon that he can only enter.
wink, nudge, nudge.
And he's the only one that can use it to level up, where everybody else is stuck in that level that they were granted. So again, spoiler for anybody that's listening. So yeah, I mean, interesting. I would like to see that manhwa animated. Crunchyroll, if you're listening,
or Funimation.
maybe more Crunchyroll. I don't
Okay,
know about
Crunchyroll.
yeah, because Funimation sometimes has weird dubbing situations and like licensing something and then dropping it at the drop of a hat because they
It was so good.
don't
It
know
was so good.
how to do certain things. But anyway, I digress.
Yes.
If Crunchyroll, instead of dumping money into this spider anime, you relive life as a spider. How about you dump money into solo level? How about that? Huh? Crunchyroll, if you're listening.
This also,
Thank you.
the underdog story, that's what caught my attention for ReZero. But I also lost my interest for the second to even finish part 1 of season 2.
I really enjoyed season 1.
Yeah, the intro to this world was
Yeah,
possibilities.
it was exciting. But
there you go.
it was intriguing and exciting, but it kind of fell flat for me second season because for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it was something. It's something that had to do with first season that kind of was off-putting to a certain degree. Like
Yeah.
I saw the whole first season, and
I was happy.
maybe midway through the first season, it kind of started getting a little.
At the part with the butler.
No, at the
Mhm.
part where he wasn't able to fully get through the part where everybody died, as far as like what's the part where they were
In the trading post, the shady trading post,
no, where they I
or
think
in
they
the
were,
wagon with the whale.
yeah, with the whale.
A
When
lot
it,
of people, yeah,
when it got to that part with the whale, like
he would kill himself.
yeah, like it got to a point where it was so like tedious and monotonous. Like I didn't see the progression there. Like I it kind of fell flat for me, and I'm like, or I'll still finish and watch it. But starting from that point on, it kind of gave me a sense of like the
Live,
repetition.
die, repeat.
Yeah, it's like
The movie.
right. It's not like if he dies, it's like you can only kill the main character off so many times until it becomes just not exciting anymore.
A trick, a one-trick pony. If you will.
Yeah. It's like you can progress the side characters, you can progress the main character,
Who?
but like if
She was
that's the
main girl.
go-to, like there's no limiter, there's no something that can be that could be permanent basically, and it's like it just feels like isekai cheat magic where it's like it's a cheat.
The grandson, grandson cheat magician or something.
Oh yeah, the wizard's grandson or something like
cheat
that,
magician, yeah.
or the magician's grandson or something like that,
And
right?
that one, the title didn't even excite me to watch it.
I watched it. Again, this is all fluff. Like this is
How was it?
for me. Like I enjoyed it. I saw through.
Ooh. Do you recommend me?
I would recommend it to you, but more than anything else, it's just something that's nonsensical. Something that you just put it on, and you don't want to watch anything that really kind of makes sense. You just want to watch something. That's what I would recommend it for.
Like I'm
Not to take it
low-key-
seriously.
I'm low-key caught into this one, but because of the blood.
I would highly recommend you watch because you're Mr. Keijo.
Yes. And now something that you and I have heavily talked about
Yes.
is Railgun. I
Okay.
kind of dropped off. I still finished it in Magical Index.
Okay.
It was good for what I like the Keijo-ness inside of it.
Okay.
But the other one with the certain scientific railgun.
Are you talking about the original one?
Which one's older, the Magical Index or the certain scientific railgun?
No, I think the index is older.
Yeah, I'm talking that one when it was anime, or when it was an anime in season 3 came out. I liked it for what caught my attention, and then the world almost ended basically, right? Like with the guy that you know who I'm talking, the main character fighting with the other super religious dude. Something you heard someone?
I'm trying to
Oh.
gather my thoughts with that one up.
But that one, I watched it. I finished it for being a completionist.
Okay.
But for the railgun, it wasn't world ending until season 3, right?
Right.
T, that you can have.
Well, there was layers. There was levels.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
and then the guy literally loses his arm, right?
Right.
While trying to save her
But-
because she was going to open the gate or
But
walk into the gate.
I think that the enjoyable part of Railgun was because it was so it was a lot of world building. You saw like
Way more than Index.
you saw the politics in the fragmented type of world that they lived in, and the politics behind, and the little groups of individuals that had a hand at doing something so evil, so dastardly that Mikasa had to go and figure out.
Real talk. Was the other number 5, the psychic one with the remote, was she really a middle schooler?
I have no idea.
Like, who would you consider main girl
Main
for her
girl.
physical assets and everything combined?
To be honest, bro, like it got to a point where I didn't even look at the show for that.
Not even the
reason.
police officer or
I-
the assistant
I-
police officer,
I guess the police officer was
the one that had the X-ray vision.
right. Oh, the X-ray vision. I don't know, bro. I mean, if we were to talk about physical attributes,
Everything, physical attributes, and then quality within the story.
well, quality in the story, like, I mean, everybody gave their part. They played their part.
Yeah,
I mean, like you could say that you could find maybe interesting or maybe find her attractive would probably be the girl that with her eyes she can mind control people, the blonde girl.
likewise.
Like
Oh.
maybe, but I mean, what about the doctor? Or what about
The one that made the Mikasas,
yeah.
or the one that substituted half her soul into the robot.
I mean, you can choose that one too. I mean, but putting them side to side and compare them, I mean, they're different stories.
Their arcs. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and
Their only connecting thing is Mikasa.
yeah, basically. And I mean,
Koto Mikasa. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, I don't tend to find it any of the girls like I like the story for what it was. It wasn't really about the physical looks of the girls. It
Not
was just
for the Keijo-ness. This is my verb now. This is my catch-all for like
but I mean
my what I like.
I see where you're going with it, but I think the Keijo is
Not the sports in itself, the characters.
that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. I mean I mean even though it's a made up sport, wouldn't you associate Keijo with sports more than just like the physical attributes or design of the character?
You're right.
I
You're
mean,
right.
maybe if you were to say the,
I'm still workshopping it now. Then.
Yeah.
I gotta workshop.
Maybe if you were to
Another
say, I don't know, maybe another anime that had voluptuous looking girls, maybe like Queen's Blade, or maybe
Yeah, the main character,
or maybe
Queen's Blade.
or maybe this other show. What's it called?
She ends up spoiler. She ends up dying though. So am I? Do I really want to compare that?
Again, that I brought that as an example. I mean, another show that you could probably
Sekirei.
Sekirei, right? Or also
Don't you say DxD?
no, I was gonna say that at all. I was gonna say another one that's like
At least in Sekirei, the main characters were in college.
Wakuru Romance.
Waku? Nah,
No, bro,
nah.
you haven't seen that.
No, I haven't. You just gave me another one. Or
Probably.
Trinity 7.
Mm,
That one was too intense.
no. I mean, but there's a. I guess you can. That would probably be a better comparison because the girls all look very different. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
that was a variety.
there was more variety, just like
versus Sekirei.
because Sekirei you had a lot of voluptuous looking
Ladies.
yes, whereas in the other one that you mentioned,
Keijo.
yeah, it's more of a sports thing.
Yeah, it's not
Where-
about the voluptuousness.
Yeah, and
That's
like
secondary,
right,
unfortunately. Not
like-
for me though. Not for me.
yeah, like
You look at me like oh, I peaked. You look at me like
no, but what I'm saying is more along the lines like of a Queen's Blade.
Queen's
Yeah.
Blade 100%.
Yeah, or I know I'm missing one in my head that I'm trying to think of the name of, but yeah, no, I think that would be a better comparison, I guess. And let's see. As far as shows go, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch up and finish up the shows that I want to finish up. Probably one that I'm probably gonna just go through as much as I can is what's it called? World Trigger.
The newest season?
Yeah. World Trigger, and the other one, what's it called? The one that's another type of isekai. I forgot the name of it. Long Horizon.
Oh, I've only up until episode 5 or
Okay.
4. The part where spoilers. The part where remember how season 2 ended with the other, basically from the Chinese server, were coming in to
They were traveling, right? To get to
Traveling.
them.
and they were on that train and all those things. But then this season, the king from that other nation is coming in to say, we'll take over Akihabara. You can keep it your style. But because of the intense politics, there's going to be war and you're going to be in the middle of it. And the main character was like, what should we do? Should we rep the girl that we helped in with her fighting the orcs or all those things
Mm-hmm.
in season 1, but who was representing that princess, which was Krusty. Krusty
Okay.
got this isekai within the isekai.
No way.
Yeah, you don't remember?
And-
It's season 1. This
But
happened-
I remember he got taken.
he got sent to the Chinese server.
right. But I mean but that's not really getting isekai. He just got transferred
He
to
goes
another
to the
location.
princess.
Yeah, he just got transferred to a different location. I didn't see it very much like a isekai within the isekai.
Isekaiception.
Yeah, no, I didn't
No,
see it like that.
it's not like
But I mean, I see where you're going with this, but I mean, I think it's intriguing enough to actually finish watching. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if there's anything in particular, like maybe manga that, or have you been collecting anime figures yourself, Mr. Marcos?
No, I wish
No?
I was that cool, but no.
Would you want to invest in anything like that?
I've been investing in sound stuff mainly.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
But my question is, would you want to start investing in anime figures?
Are you gonna say like, do you have time for Jesus now? Like you bring your little pamphlet?
No. I mean, I
Maybe.
am a believer in Jesus, but it's two different
Yeah,
questions.
no. Like, may I introduce you? Let's see. Well,
No, it's just a straightforward question.
Yeah, no. Personally, right now, no. I'd rather enjoy the series, but not right now purchase anything. Mainly because of personal restrictions of my wallet, mainly, and my space.
I see.
90% my wallet, 10% my space. But you
Okay.
best believe that I will go for body pillows.
Hypothetically speaking, if you could choose an anime figure for you, which one would it be? What character, what size, scale, and what show?
I'm thinking Sekirei
Okay.
in that I don't know that scene where they're like in a
Now
forest.
think about it.
In the forest.
There's so many animes and anime figures.
This one hits different for me.
Okay, so you would pick Sekirei.
Sekirei with all the classic cast, like not like a Ruby like slice. No, like in that evergreen forest, because there's one of the characters that she's like her semblance is forest. And
You mean the little girl?
yeah, like her abilities to create forest. I want that background in the night with the moonlit starry night.
Right.
With the sword girl, the one that doesn't want to fight, that literally kicks ass with a spoon, I think, or with a piece of bread. The number one,
Mia.
the one that owns the house.
Mia.
That one, grabbing her sword, literally, but coming back in the moonlight. And
Oh, you want Mia as a figure?
no, as a poster
Oh, you want a poster of her?
or NFT, even
No, but I'm asking
a
about.
physical item.
Yeah, if you were. If
A figurine, no.
hypothetically-
A figurine, I feel like I don't feel the pull for anyone. No, an item. The gun from Trigun.
I'm asking you about a figure, Marco.
No, nothing like that. Unfortunately,
I'm asking you in a hypothetical sense. If you were able to choose a figure.
I'm gonna stick with the twins, the lightning twins from Sekirei.
If they had a figure, you would buy it.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know,
Yeah.
buddy.
I don't know. Something caught me different when they were cosplaying as maids in the series.
Oh, you like that? You enjoyed that?
I like that. Like, hey, it's you, and then they start fighting in that one. I like, even though there's been a lot more maids, even literally a series about maids. the Toru dragon maid.
I thought you were gonna say Blendas, bro.
That too. What's the song?
I forgot.
Like
bro.
what? Spicy? No, something sweet. Sadistic.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's go with that, Marcos.
The meme. I can't get over the meme.
Oh man. Is there any more anime news or anything else that you wanted to add to this segment? Movie wise, or something along the lines of a show that you want to watch, or you're looking forward to, or
if
you're gonna finish?
If we're looking forward to something for the squad, for the LTS squad,
Okay.
that we could all probably plan something out to go see the Demon Slayer movie. Even though Mr. J already saw it, we could just have it over here, popcorn and
He
chill.
already saw it?
Online. He said, I think he saw it
Oh,
with
what?
the VPN. That's what I remember. He said that he'd recommend it.
What a
he'd support-
jerk.
Hey, I'm just.
I love the death, yo.
But what a jerk.
Yeah, yo. How do you not watch it with your boys?
Allegedly, he watched it with the VPN.
Of course he did.
But still, that one, but not for the movie itself. For chilling around. Remember that time when we went to see Fairy Tail?
Yes.
Had an awesome time.
Dragon Cry, was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the ambience. Again, it wasn't the movie. Unfortunately, I didn't know I enjoyed that part. I love the movie. I love
really
the movie.
enjoyed the movie.
I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. And I always want now that Funimation has a movie, I want to watch it again. But there's something about being there with a squad of friends.
Oh yeah, the camaraderie.
That word. Yeah. Camaraderie. There we
Yeah.
go.
It,
The
it was
camaraderie.
yes, it was amazing. I always enjoy that. You know, the group, the fam.
Or hopefully
The
we
boys.
can probably go to Comic Con in NYC in the future.
Wait, do you want to go to Comic Con or do you want to go to Anime NYC?
What's the difference?
Comic Con is more about comic books, and Anime NYC is more about anime.
Which one would you recommend? What would Alan do?
I've gone to both.
And which one? Because we both like anime, and
I mean,
I've only gone once to Comic Con.
this is always the struggle for me every year. I usually have to pick one or the other because of the time
unfortunately.
restrictions, because of either work or something else.
Yeah.
So, last time I
On
wanted
Dragon Ball. I mean, yes, on Alan's Adventures.
yeah, no, last time I was able to go to actual con,
Yes.
it was the Anime NYC one, and I skipped
CC.
yeah, entirely. But that's because I was going constantly to the Comic Con, like year after year for like I want to say
Did you go 2016?
3 years consistently.
What I haven't missed is that long, super long line to go around
Well,
the
I don't-
Javits Center.
Right. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing anymore.
The shenanigans, the people, the cosplayers.
Yeah, I don't know how this COVID-19 situation is gonna affect it. I mean, I know they're gonna put like regulations, but at the end of the day, if it's like if people aren't gonna abide by the rules, like are they gonna like shut down the whole place? Because I mean, personally, and
It's gonna stress test. It's gonna test it. It's
yeah,
gonna be
definitely.
proof of
Me
concept.
personally, I could care less, man. I want to go because I want to go and I want to enjoy, you know,
Yeah.
buying stuff, taking pictures with the cosplayers, meeting or
Oh yeah. I
listening
showed,
to the
I showed you my
panels.
Sailor Moon picture, right?
No, you
And my Urza Scarlet picture as well.
I haven't seen it, but I enjoyed going and listening or getting online, going to the panels,
Talking with the guys next to you, like, hey, nice. I like your
Yeah.
cut, G.
or talking to the actual cosplayers, or seeing one of the creators, like the creator of Naruto, give a chat or a little,
This was an NYCC or
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Anime
anime.
Fest?
Anime
Expo, sorry.
NYC.
Anime NYC. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's at least 3 anime related things in New York, in Manhattan, isn't it? NYCC, but that's also comics, and then Anime Fest, right? Anime Expo, and then Anime NYC.
I've never seen Anime Expo here in
Hold up.
NYC.
I have something in it. Hold up.
That might be a different state altogether. Again, if you're gonna fact check, please fact check.
I gotta fact check myself.
So while Marcos is searching that, so yeah, that's basically the reasons why I would like to go, and I could care less about the, I guess, quote unquote restrictions per se. Like if people want or don't want to, that's New York Comic Con.
Whoops! It was something else. Yeah.
It's
For
not
the
Anime
Saturday
Expo.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says anime at NYCC. So yeah, Anime Fest at NYCC.
Yeah, no, that's an entirely different situation. They just added that, I guess, that particular segment to New York Comic Con to draw a bigger crowd.
What? If you zoom in into the picture of the girl, why does she have a band-aid on her nose?
I don't know. Maybe she fell down after skateboarding
Really?
and scraped her nose.
What? That's the stereotype.
No, I'm just making the
Oh.
educated guess here.
But yeah, no, that was my thought. So, that'll do bad. Those are my
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mine as well.
So, want to call it?
Yeah,
Call
let's
it?
definitely. Yeah, let's wrap up. Let's call it.
Okay. So this is Marcos Lopez.
And this is Alan Lopez.
Please, rate us 5 stars and leave your comments on Twitter. Not Instagram. I don't have an Instagram yet. What? And we don't have an Instagram.
Yet.
No. I mean, I'm gonna keep it on Twitter for now. Damn it! I'm gonna keep it on Twitter and leave some comments on whatever podcast listener you would listen or follow. And yeah, hopefully we can make more of these in person because Alan, like I was blushing, smiling, enjoying the cultured anime over here in front of me, and then with these great beats.
Definitely. I really enjoyed today's podcast as well. Thanks. We should definitely do this again soon. Like, as in next Saturday.
Maybe next this is future planning right now.
Right.
But yeah. So,
And definitely keep an eye out or an ear out, I guess, for our next guest or special guest that we'll have on the podcast. And please don't forget to share
100%
share the podcast with the people, all the people that
Please.
you know, everyone. Definitely try to get our community up. That would be awesome. And again, just thank you for listening.
All the doobly-doos are in the show notes.
Right. And if you have anything that you would like us to tackle as far as topics, please let us know.
Have a good time.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you. Peace.
Bye. Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the LTS podcast. All the notes and more can be found in the description. By the way, we have a social media page where content is posted regularly. Feel free to reach out at us through there or via email. Both are found in the description. When you support the show, we have a merch store where you can buy an item that you like. If buying merch is not your thing and you just want to support the show directly, we also have links to those too, if you'd like. Thank you. Also, every comment is really appreciated. Credits in the description as well. Peace.